I gotta tell you, Greg, I find a lot of new watches fucking boring. And that's even for Rolex. I find so much stuff boring. I tell you the truth, right? In my opinion there, none of this ceramic stuff really excites me. It doesn't make my heart flutter, right? Like you said to me, would I buy a Daytona? Look, I love the Daytona. Of course, the Daytona's a classic, right? But I got to be completely truthful with you. They're about $11,000 for a used Daytona, right? There's not much price difference. To be honest with you, if you're going to buy a new Daytona, if you're going to buy a Daytona, you want the Zenith Movement one. That seems to be more collectible than the Rolex Movement one. That's my opinion. Okay, so I think that was actually that would have cost me a bit more, because I think it was a Zenith Movement, but it also had a diamond dial, so it would have cost me about 18.5 US. So it would have cost me, but money wasn't a problem then, because if you remember, I bought the tribute to 1931 with the change, because I thought, oh, I may as well buy it, you know. So it wouldn't have hurt. I had the money to buy the Daytona, but I got to tell you the truth, Greg, in complete honesty, a lot of new watches bore the fuck out of me. They are just so... I tell you this now, I went into AP, I tell you, this is just speaking for the truth, right? The new Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, it's reference 15400. I think it's too big. It's 41 mils. I think it's too big. The previous size was 39 mils. That's for reference 15300. That was 39 mils. The cards has that one. I think that's the perfect size. That's so in my opinion, I don't like the current AP one there. As far as the Omegas go, the only Omega I like in current times, I don't mind the new Flightmaster. I think that's kind of a cool watch. I like the Speedmaster. No, you know the new Flightmaster, it's a reissue. It looks very much, it's got the orange hand. It's very much like a 70s sort of watch, right? It's automatic. Yeah, have a look on the Omega site. The original Moon watch, I like that. I don't like the Sandwich. I personally like the original Hexalite glass. I like that reissue. You know how they've reissued that old vintagey one? I reckon that's not too bad, but it's fucking expensive, right? The Dark Side of the Moon, yeah, the Dark Side of the Moon, that's fucking $15,000 fucking dollars. That is fucking insane for a ceramic watch. If I was buying a new watch, I'd be buying a two-tone bluesy. That's what I'd be buying. And I got to tell you the truth, Greg. In the new watches, right? I tell you the honest truth there. What really excites me... Look, you said to me, would I buy a Daytona? Well, Greg, I bought the Breguet. So let's look at my Breguet, right? That was the same price as a Daytona new. It's got a column wheel chronograph. It's also a flyback. And I love the Breguet name. Breguet is a fantastic name. And I paid under $5,000 because you know now I've got the original strap, buckle, and box. Everything. It's a complete. It's almost complete, right, Greg? I paid under $5,000 for it. That I think is a good buy. Even if I need to do a service, that might be it's not the end of the world. But Greg, that's a good buy. I love the Breguet. I think that's a very sexy piece. I've got that. A Reverso. I think a Reverso is very sexy. I actually love the Reverso calendar. You know that M3AU, he made a mockery of that video, but he actually had a triple date. I've actually seen that watch in real life. That's the Reverso triple date. That's in steel. I think that is a fucking sexy watch. That's a fucking gorgeous watch, right? But I got to tell you, Greg, looking at these new watches that are out there, and I was in Hong Kong, Singapore, and Bangkok. I went to all these watch shops. Nothing fucking excited me. Really, nothing excited me terribly much. You know, even these new, I got to be honest with you, and I'm not just saying this because I own the old model Submariner. I prefer my gold sub to the latest model. I think it looks too fat. It looks chubby. They've made the lugs just how the ceramic gold sub. I prefer to have the pre-ceramic. The colour of the blue is slightly different, and I reckon that is a sexier watch. That's just my opinion, okay? And it's half the price. It's half the fucking price. Greg, I tell you now, there are not many watches that I actually think are fucking exciting. They're fucking boring. They are so fucking boring. It's not funny. They are so boring. There's nothing excites me. Look, even with the Pateks. The Pateks, yeah, look, Greg, nothing excites me to want to pay fucking retail. Let me say that. I want value, right? I want value for money, and nothing fucking excites me.